We are live. Welcome, and welcome to this presentation. Today, the Recharge and Bill Payment Profits presentation. My name is Ogidi, and I'm gonna try my best actually to keep it short today because I'm not the one teaching. The man who has cracked and decoded a system which before now are only used by the likes of quick tellers and packer, the big boys, to make all the money themselves without competition, right? He cracked it and brought it down to a level where that enabled everybody, no matter your status in life, no matter your status in society, to participate and make huge money. As a matter of fact, he has actually made over 150 million naira in the last year. Last year, he made over 150 million naira from this same business we'll be talking about today last year. All right. So once again, you are welcome to this presentation today. I want to know you are there and I want to know your name. So what you need to do for me right now is, if you look at the right hand side of the screen, there is a comment box there. Please type in your name and where you are watching from. My name is Ogidi from Magodo, Lagos. My name is Buhari Aisha, and I'm watching from the high hills of Daura. Whatever. My name is whatever. I'm watching from Buake. I'm watching from Abidjan. Type it in there so I know exactly I'm on with people who actually want to listen and hear from us today. I'm excited. You should be, because we're here to learn something amazing, something wonderful, and something that after the presentation you can pick up, run with it, and make huge profits, build huge income around them, making you tons and tons of money, and making your year a wonderful one. So once again, you're welcome to this presentation today, the Recharge and Bill Payment Profits, which is simply a smart way, a smart way to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. But we are actually interested in getting paid legitly. All right. And you too, you are, I know, that's why you're here. So a smart way to get paid: each time people load airtime, they buy data, they recharge their DSTV, they recharge their PSCN meter in Nigeria without working directly with MTN or any of these agencies offering these services, right? Or needing big operational licenses. What it means is that from wherever you are right now, as a matter of fact, from wherever you are in the world, so long you have internet access, so long you are watching this presentation, you already have what it takes to come into this business and make a hell of money out of it. Okay, so the presentation basically is about how a regular Ijebu guy, an alpha, this guy, there's something very, very powerful, something very, very interesting and enticing, intriguing about him, which we will get to find out shortly. A regular Ijebu guy cracked the same jealously guided system used by banks, quick teller, paga, to build their multi-million naira businesses. And he has used this same system, not like he just cracked it and kept it in a basket or cooked it in a pot. No, he has used this same system he's been able to crack to make over 150 million naira for himself in the last 12 months. Not for us. For himself, right? He's not greedy, I know. And that's why he actually agreed to come share a bit of this with you today. So pay close attention. Of course, I don't need to tell you that. All right, now, anyone with little, and that's the sweetest part, anyone with little capital that doesn't have an office, no degree, what is your excuse? Anyone with little capital, no office, no degree, can actually copy the same system now to generate 500k to 1 million naira every month, even if they barely know how to use the internet. Sweet, right? Anyone, anywhere in the world, without a huge capital, without an office, without degree, can copy the same system to generate 500 to 1 million every month, even if they barely know how to use the internet. As a matter of fact, all you need right now is the ability to watch this presentation. And if you can watch this presentation yourself, if nobody led you here to come and watch this presentation, if you've been able to click the link from your email or wherever to watch this presentation, you have all it takes. So that is qualification number one. I think you'll qualify. So the next one is to make sure you learn how these things are done so you can take action, right? 3 things here. You've already qualified for one. The 2 is to listen to the end of this presentation. Then the 3rd one, take action. These 3 are very, very important. Now you're wondering, who exactly are these hosts? Who would you be hearing from today? Well, the first person there is myself, my humble self, Ogidi, and of course, this is the first time I'm using a real picture, in a presentation like this. It's always been all those artwork kind of a picture. So this is a very unique one. Ogidi, and then my friend Muhammad Adeleke. As you can see his beard. He's actually an alpha, and there's something very, very sweet about this guy that enticed me to him, and I'll get to that shortly. And in this presentation today, we have just one goal, and the goal is to have you learn this same system this guy have been able to crack and reduce, to the simplest form, to learn, right? So you can go apply it and make money. As a matter of fact, that goal wouldn't resonate with you if you don't have, if you don't need money, if you don't have needs for money. If you have needs for money, then this presentation is the right place. And if you stay to the end of this presentation, right? If you stay to the end of this presentation, you're not only going to discover that particular system, that crack system, that thing it cracks. You're not only going to discover that, but you also stand the chance to get access to your own quick teller-like platform at a very cost-effective price and start tapping from the rarely known money well. I'm not saying you should have those big monies now to go combat and fight and compete with the likes of quick teller, because they will swallow you and pretend like nothing happened. All right. But if you pay attention today, this guy will show you how you can get that, a replica of their service, so you can start offering that same service, for a cost that's, I wouldn't even say that it's not even up to a fraction of what it should be. All right. So that is actually one of the reasons you need to stay to the end. And of course, who doesn't want to earn income like this? All right. This is a quick look into the income flowing into his account from this business model, right? January, this is 2019 year. January, this screenshot is of the 2019 January, 5.152 million. Why people are making noise everywhere? January has 90 days, blah 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 blah. Somebody's getting 5 million into their account. Then March, 6.2. June, just like that. It just picked a couple of the months. Else, all of these months have their earnings. All right. As you can see, in October it was about 18 million. 16 million in September. 15. It keeps going. What does that show you? From 5 to 6 to 10 to 15. 15 again. Maybe he slept small from July to August. Then 16, 18. What this means, what this shows is that this business hasn't gotten to where it should. It hasn't even started, because recently Ikeja Electric, made a very strong, they released a very strong press statement, stopping every cash payment. Do you know what that means? Do you know how many people who use power under Ikeja Electric, for example? All right. They stopped. That means everybody's now paying electronically, whether you have prepaid meter or the old meter, you pay electronically. And this is where you come in to make money. Now you're beginning to understand why this is different from the recharge and get paid that have been floating everywhere. This is not the recharge and get paid. As a matter of fact, if you come here thinking of learning, hoping to learn about recharge and get paid, you are making a mistake. This may be the wrong presentation for you. This is something different. Something, getting a share from everyday people spending. I mean, it's 100% safe and there's nothing going. So you just need to position yourself well to be able to grab your own and then smile to the bank. Okay, so I think like 24 hours before this presentation, I took a snapshot of number of persons that have registered for this. We have over out of 1,500 people who who just came to the site. We had over 1,000 registration. I think by now, in the course of this presentation, it should be more than that. It should be like 2,000-3,000, yeah, okay, because we just promoted this a couple of days, and then we'll have this. If by the time if I had waited till the end of the when the training will be taking place, all right, to take this screenshot, it would have been something big, all right. So this is one of the reasons one of the points, to show that people actually want to learn this. But of course, everybody in this 1,003 persons or even more watching right now will not do this. And it is actually for those who wait to the end, who watch to the end and learn this, run with it, get all the support they need. Those are the people that are going to make the best out of this. Okay, so now you're wondering, who is this guy to be able to teach us this? I'll tell you a couple of things about him. His name is Muhammad Adeleke. He's from Ogun State, but he stays in Port Harcourt, right? He told me he served in Port Harcourt, and then he stayed back and he started doing his business from Port Harcourt. Okay, now this is not the most intriguing thing about this guy. This guy has a very powerful story that few persons in this country would actually not fall for that. Okay, I think some years back, about 2-3 years ago, he was running a bulk SMS website, and then he was buying the bulk SMS service from a company. All right. Then what they do is they pay money to this bulk SMS company. They fund their accounts. They in turn now resell. Okay. Now he paid about 300K, and it was funded SMS value of 3 million. You know what this guy did? He said, no, I'm a dedicated Muslim. No, this is not my money. He called the company. He reported. The company were like, wow, what happened? I mean, are you a Nigerian? What's the name? Say, Muhammad Adeleke, are you a Nigerian? You're from Saudi Arabia. I said, no, sorry, I'm a Nigerian. Himself and the company became pals. So when I heard this story, I was touched. As a matter of fact, like, I felt this kind of person would go far. Let's just put it that way. That's just one thing that endeared me to Muhammad Adeleke. All right, but apart from that, he's something else. He's a serial entrepreneur of over 10 years, and he's the MD of Success Trend, an IT firm with headquarters in Lagos. He told me recently that he's going to get an office here headquarters in Port Harcourt. He's trying to get an office in Lagos as well. He has built multiple six-figure business online from scratch without any special funding. He's a graduate of agricultural economics. He has helped tons of people start their own online business from scratch. He's an underG guy on the ground. He doesn't like all those noise and making noise and shouting here and there. All right. Yeah, and somehow he also knows how to chop life. Of course, you can't be making that kind of money and you won't be pushed to chop life. People who criticize Dubai are people who don't have the money. People who say, why would go to Dubai? Dubai, they don't have the money to go, but that's not the essence of this training today. So he has been frequenting Dubai. In the last 3 months, he has been to Dubai twice. Like, I want him to put me in his pocket if he's going next. I'm very, very serious. Okay, so that's Mohammed Adeleke. That's him here. That's the last visit to Dubai a couple of months ago, not even up to 2 months. And then after a few weeks, he told me he was going again. All right, that's our Mark to me International, Dubai World Central. All right, and then he went back again. I think after the first time to go and organize this same thing you're learning here. He went there to organize what he called a global webinar from there. You can see the date, January 9th. All right, he was still flexing. He went to Dubai to go, organize this webinar from there. So it is actually a privilege, to get his attention to teach you this today. All right, so this is him in his Dubai-ish attire, and then this is him in his Burj Khalifa. And then it didn't just start today. He has been building what the successes you see him get today. He's been building. It's a result of a long time building, right? He has taken a course from the Success Attitude Development Center, that's the Success Digest, organized and owned by Success Digest, and this far back 2008. Wonderful, over 10 years. So no be today. And the National Youth Service Corps River State certificate of commendation. They commended him for doing something wonderful. All right. So he's been a great guy. He didn't start today. And then, like they say, show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. Who does he roll with? Who does Muhammad roll with? Who does he hang out with? As you can see, by the left-hand side is Dr. Okpebanwo. You should know him. If you don't know him, Google about him. He's a great guy, a Nigerian, but he do a lot of things from his Nebraska office in Omaha in US. He's a great guy. Yeah, he rolls with him. And then the other guy by the right-hand side is Shehu Ogundele. If you've been on my list for some time, you should know Shehu. Shehu needs no introduction. Okay. What else? Are people making money from this business? Or, okay, some persons giving him testimonials, some movers and shakers in the industry. This is BC Akintayo. He said Amazon with Muhammad Adeleke, who made 100 million in e-commerce in 9 months. Because he's diligent and blah, 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 blah. All right, so it hasn't all been rosy for him. He has done a lot of things right. The same way, he has also done a lot of things wrong. All right, but the long and short of this whole thing is that after doing this thing for over 10 years, he settled and he came up with a business model rarely known yet capable of helping anyone build solid business and makes them money around the clock. All right, he found out how to get into this business from anywhere with almost all the process taken care of by someone else. How to get lesser involved, so you can devote more time to things that actually matter. Now, the big question I have in my mind right now is, do you really want to learn this from this guy? Do you? Are you ready? Now, if you're ready, please take off all forms of distraction. Turn off your phone, shut down social media accounts, turn off the TV, Then pay 100% rapt attention, because giving in to distraction means missing out on a piece of information that may mean a huge game changer, something that would actually start bringing you 500 to 1 million naira passively. All right. Now, I know you must have questions. I just pray there's enough time. We'll take all the questions. But in any case, there is a box by the right hand side of the screen if you're on PC, or below this video if you're on mobile. All type in your name there and your email, and always type in whatever question you have, right? At the end of the presentation, if you have the time, we'll take the question. If you don't have the time, the question will automatically be redirected to our email. Yes, the system will do that. Redirect them to our email and we'll reply to your email. You get it in the email, so we can take up the conversation from there. Cool, right? So, I know you're ready right now. Here is a small ginger before we get into the bedroom. 78 million naira in sales. 78 million naira in sales. Look at the dates. Pay attention to the dates. 1st January 2019 to 27 December 2019. We are not just giving you what do they call it again? Audio money. We are talking about real spendable cash. And this is 18.6 million naira in sales as well. Okay? This is dashboard from the online presentation platform, which you'll get to know later. Okay, so those are just for you. You'll get enough of them in the course of his teaching, but I think I'm talking too much here already. Let me just bring it in so he can go right and take you into the business of the day. So, Mohammed Adeleke, are you there? If you are there, we are waiting to learn from you. So take it up from there, Mohammed.
Thank you, Mr. Pat Ogidi, for the special opportunity you have given me. I understand it's not easy to come on your platform, and I appreciate the unique privilege you have given me to share information about how we made 150 million naira in 2019 from recharge and bill payments business, and how anyone can cost effectively own a recharge and bill payments business. This is a smart way to get paid. Each time people buy airtime, data, recharge GSTV, pay NEPA bill in Nigeria without working directly with MTN, Glo, Airtel, PAC, GSTV, StarTimes, or needing big operational licenses. How an ordinary Ijebu guy cracked the same system used by the likes of Quick Teller Paga 737 to build their multi-billion naira businesses, and have used same to make over 150 million naira for himself in 2019. I'm going to explain how I cracked the same system used by likes of Quick Teller, Paga, etc. to build their multi-billion naira businesses, and how I've used same to make over 150 million naira in sales in 2019. Now, anyone with little capital, no office, can replicate the same system to generate 500k to 1 million every month, even if they barely know how to use internet. Yes, now anyone, anywhere living in the world, with little capital, no office, can copy this same system to generate 500k to 1 million naira every month, even if you barely know how to use the internet. Results are not typical. I'll walk you through the same system we are using to get these great results. Please understand that my results and those of my students are not typical, and that average person who attends any training gets 0 results. Why? Because it's only few people that take action. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what is working for myself and my team free. Yes, I will show you how we crack the code that enables us to generate over 150 million naira in sales, and how anyone can cost effectively own a recharge and bill payment portal. We're also going to show you relevant proof about people we have already set up portal for, and how they have been making money. This is not for lazy people who want to do nothing and expect results. People would rather prefer to do Loom, than follow free tips I drop here today to start getting similar results. So I need people who are action taker, not wailers. Let's dive in. What is online recharge and bill payment business all about? How does it work? What does it require? Who is this business for? How do you make money? These are the key things we are going to explain in today's presentation. What is online recharge and bill payment business all about? This is similar to the way a mobile recharge guy along your street corner works. He make sure he's present when you need a recharge and get 2 to 4% commission on the recharge. Online recharge portal owner provides an alternative to the street corner seller by providing more services and being able to serve unlimited number of people at once, hence make more commission than the recharge card seller in the street. That is the benefit of leveraging on technology. As a portal owner, you are able to provide more services aside from providing alternative to the recharge card seller in your street corner, and you're also able to serve unlimited number of people at once, because you are going to have vendors under you, you are going to have clients under you, and your vendor can provide these services in their respective location, in their respective pay point offices, and make money from themselves. Not only make money for themselves, also while they make money, you also make money on each transaction they do. As a portal owner, you have opportunity of economic of scale. How does it work for your customer? The customer visits your website and create an account, or visit your mobile, or download your mobile app from Play Store, create an account. They can add money to wallet by payment gateway using their debit card or bank transfer. They can avail services like prepaid airtime, MTN, Airtel, 9Mobile, data including high-in-demand MTN SME data, subscribe for TV, GoTV, DSTV, StarTimes, pay PACM bill, pay PACM bill, that is Ikeja electricity, Eko electricity, Port Harcourt electricity, Enugu electricity, and other electricity distribution company in Nigeria. We have 11 electricity distribution company, and your customer can be able to recharge electricity bill payment service on your platform, which means you can be in Ogun State as a portal owner and have clients even in Enugu, in Abuja, in Ibadan, who uses your platform to recharge for personal use or to provide the services for other audience. They earn instant cashback and commission. This is where the empowerment model comes in. For those people that are using it for commercial purpose, they earn money by providing the services. But those ones that use for personal purpose, they are saving costs on their recharge, while those that use it for commercial purposes, they make money each time they recharge for people. So either way, either you use it for personal purpose, either they use it for personal purpose, they earn cashback, thereby saving cost on their recharge. Then they provide it for other people as a service, as a pay point agent. They earn profit in terms of cashback, that is commission on this recharge. What does it require? Recharge portal integrated with high-in-demand recharge services, hooking up with service providers, startup capital for wallet pre-funding, business know-how, and marketing kits. These are very essential. You need to have a portal. You need to know the business know-how and have marketing kit to enable you make money on autopilot from this industry. So having a portal alone does not suffice. You also need to be able to hook up with a reliable service provider and know the business aspect of the business. Who is this for? Anyone who wants a proven method they can use to start generating extra income as fast as possible. How do you make money? From transactions. You will earn profit by each transaction done by your clients based on the rates you set for them, because on each services you are going to earn commission, but the commission you now set for your own clients determines the profit you are going to earn. Then from vendor account sign up or upgrade fee, you have vendor on your platform and you can charge them between 500 naira to 20,000 naira to become a vendor. In fact, some of our clients even charge as high as 50k for people to become a vendor, and we have some other provider that charge as high as over 100k for people to become a vendor under them. So imagine if in a week you are able to sign up 10 vendors and you are collecting 5,000 naira per vendor. That is 100k per week, because 5 times 10 is 50. That is 50k per week. So in a month you'll be able to make 200k as profit. In a year, that is 2.4 million on vendor account sign up only. Then from portal setup, when you get a client who want to own his portal, you will earn huge profit from the setup fee. Some of our clients are earning over 1 million, 2 million per month leveraging on this model. So let me now dig deeper on transaction. For example, on airtime, you as a portal owner, you are going to earn between 4 to 8% commission on airtime recharge. On data recharge, you are going to earn between 4 to 20% on data recharge. On bill payment, you are going to earn 100 naira plus 1 to 2% of transaction fee. From portal setup, you also make a lot of money from it, depending on how aggressive you are, how hungry you are to take action on marketing, because you are going to provide marketing insights, marketing strategy, marketing templates for you to leverage on. Money making angle, data recharge. This is an analysis of one of the money making, and here is SMA data. Let's assume you are getting SMA data at 440 for 1 gig, and you are able to sell just 100 gig a day on your portal. You'll be making a profit of 5,900 plus per day, which is equivalent to 1,790k plus per month, and in a year that is 2.1 million naira profit just from SME data sales. SME, we've not talked about non-SME data for different network, Airtel, Nine Mobile, another network. We have not talked about what you are going to make from TV bills payment, what you are going to make from PCN bill payment. And as a portal owner, for you to be able to do 100 gig in a day, that is 100 order of 1 gig in a day, you only need maybe 10 clients who does 10 gig. But we will have some individual that within 2 to 4 days they finish 1 gig. While some people, even 1 gig is not even enough for them in a day. So if you can now be able to do double of this, which is 200 gig per day, that's automatic 12,000 naira profit per month, which is equivalent to over 4.4 million naira per year from one aspect of the business only. And this is a business you can do anywhere you are in the world. This is profit analysis from your client who buys data at 500 naira and resell at 600 naira. If your client is able to sell just 33 gig per day, your client will be earning about 3,300 naira plus in profit per day, which is equivalent to 99,000 naira plus per month, and in a year about 1.2 million naira per month. But the goal of this business is not just to make money, but to also empower life. So as your clients make money, you also make money. Everybody smiles to the bank. The secret of actually making money is to overvalue. When you overvalue, money will follow you. And now you are not just offering value, but you are offering value in an automated deal, which means you make money per second, which is Dangote business model. It provides services that people need every day. People cannot do without airtime. They cannot do without data. Even people that wants to still be using WhatsApp to communicate, WhatsApp call to communicate instead of buying airtime, they still buy data. You want to charge your phone, they still pay for NEPA bill. So this is a business that people cannot do without needing the service in a day. Future brand using our special system. These are some of the future brand using our special system. This is one of our featured agents. As you can see, he has the banner in front of the shop. When you become a portal owner, you're also going to get marketing kits for attracting clients, for converting prospects to clients. And you're also going to get marketing kits you are going to give your customer, and branding kits you are going to give them to put in front of their pay point offices. Like this person has PhD because he's in Port Harcourt. If you have a client in Enugu, you give the person a similar advert like this for Enugu distribution company. If it's in Kenya, you also do the same thing. We also have our clients in Osun State, but they have clients in Enugu that they are vendor. We have some of our clients in Lagos State who have clients as well as Abuja who does transactions on their portal. We also have some of our clients, they are in UK, they are in US, they are in Dubai, who use targeted adverts to target people living in Nigeria to patronize their portal. I'm also going to give you marketing templates that will enable you make more money from this business seamlessly. These are some of our featured brands using our platform. Some of the featured brands using our platform. Some of the featured brands using our platform. These are results from some of the portal we have set up. Like this portal have done 5.9 million naira in sales. This portal has done 4.2 million naira. This portal has done 24.5 million naira. This portal has done 24.1 million naira. Even if you cannot do 24 million naira, even if it is just 20 million you can do in a year from this business, and now estimate how many percentage in profit you get from there. It's a cool business. It's not a cool business, it's a cool business. These are screenshots proof showing earnings of some of our portal owner. Like this portal owner has a cumulative profit that has not been withdrawn over 1 million naira. Now this will shock you. In 2019 alone, 3.2 trillion was spent by Nigerians on airtime recharge. Take point. Here are more shocking facts. Banks make huge money, about 100 billion naira per annum doing VTU business. Per hour, over 3 million Nigerians recharge their phone NCC. Nigeria spend trillions of naira on airtime and data. Some people can even buy airtime in the morning when they are not taking their breakfast. Because you can't do without airtime, you can't do without data. So this is a business that people need every day. It's Dangote business model. Telecom industry is now bigger than oil and gas. Third point. Figures don't lie. Recharge and bill payment business is huge. The big question: how much of this money entered your bank account? Yes, how much of this cash entered your bank account? Now consider this chilling fact. The industry is growing every day with no signs of slowing down. If 3.2 trillion naira can be spent on recharge in 2019, it means definitely in 2020 the money is going to go up. In 2022 the money is going to go up, and it's not slowing down because people will always need these services. With the recharge and bill payment business, you can start from 0 to hero. You can easily walk away with 7 to 8 figures by next month. Here is another question: if it is so easy, why aren't you cashing in on recharge and bill payment business yet? Yes, if it is so easy, why aren't you cashing in on recharge and bill payment business yet? Most people struggle to make big bucks with recharge and bill payment business because of 5 big issues, 5 big problems. 1. Online recharge and bill payment portal setup is not beans. You have to hire a programmer, a copywriter, graphic designer, pay millions of naira or thousands of dollars. They have to code and design from scratch, do server configuration, set up order and payment processing, set up order and payment processing feature, connect customer purchases to your ordering process, and so much more technical cumbersome wahala. This can take a lot of time, headache, and very costly. It is not a fast-paying approach. Problem 2: hooking up with reliable service provider. This is one of the key areas of this business. A network service provider is a firm or an organization that has connected with service providers like MTN, Glo, 9 Mobile, Airtel, PHED, Enugu Electricity, Ikeja Electricity, and the likes, and has combined all these services as one. With a good service aggregator, you do not have to worry about the huge connection fee and registration requirements demanded by individual service provider. Picking the wrong supplier will kill your business. Yes, picking the wrong supplier will kill your business. You need a supplier that is reliable, who will provide a quality service at a good rate. Problem 3: startup capital to pre-fund your wallet with the service provider. This is one of the critical areas. This business is meant for the big boys until we came in and democratized the industry. Take for instance, startup capital to pre-fund your wallet with the service provider. Take for instance, if MTN requires that your minimum wallet pre-fund startup capital with them is 2 million, Glo requires 1 million. This is just for example. 9 million which is even far more than this. Airtel 1 million, PHED 1 million, Ibadan Electricity 1 million, GoTV 500,000, which is even far more than this. It means you'll be spending between 10 million and 15 million naira to get connection with different service providers, and apart from even the money you are going to pay, you are going to go through a lot of processes, signing a lot of paper, memorandum of understanding. Problem 4, you have to know how to do the business aspect of it. It's not about having a portal, but it's about having some other non-technical skills like marketing, sales, customer service, branding and positioning. You are bound to fail, especially for customer service and marketing. If you have a business and you don't have good customer service, especially for a business like this, and you don't have marketing experience, you are bound to fail. Problem 5, setting up your order processing system. To be successful, your portal must have an automated and efficient order processing system. Let's consider even more crazier facts. To bank 2.5 M to 50 million naira monthly from your portal, you have to set up everything 100% correctly. This can take months and millions of naira if you do it yourself. And by the time you finish, you still will only have a chance of ever getting it right. By the time you finish, you still will only have a chance of ever getting it right. Chances are you have tried setting up your own portal and failed miserably in the past. This problem isn't with you, it's not your fault. The problem is trying to piece it all together and not knowing 100% if you completed it correctly. With reliable service provider, result-oriented advertisement, payment gateway, and doing all of this 100% correctly so you can succeed, there is just so much you can miss. There is just so much you can miss because it contains a lot of processes. To have a complete system in place, it contains a lot of processes. There is just so much you can miss. We decided to destroy all the obstacles by providing a solution that enables anyone, anywhere in the world, cost effectively own a recharge and bill payment portal and get to market faster. Our solution has destroyed all the obstacles and enabled anyone, anywhere in the world, cost effectively own a recharge and bill payment portal and get to market faster. We've democratized the industry. Our solution is Uber of recharge and bill payment portal setup and business domination system. We've democratized the industry. We've positively disrupted the industry to enable us empower more small and medium-sized business owners to position them to outmarket, outshine, outcompete, and outprofit the big guys. The secrets we are revealing here are secrets the owners of Paga, Quick Teller, 737 will never let you to know. Why? Because before now, this business can only be done by the big guys. But with our solution, we've destroyed all the obstacles and enable anyone to cost effectively start the business and enabled anyone to cost effectively start a recharge and bill payment business and get to market faster. These are revenue models of the recharge and bill payment portal we are going to be setting up for you. 1. Airtime recharge service. MTN, Glo, 9 Mobile and Airtel. You earn 7.2 to 8% discount on Glo, 5 to 5.6% on 9 Mobile, 4.5 to 4.8 on Airtel, 4.5 to 5% on MTN. Then fast-moving MTN SME data. This is one of the game-changing feature because we already know that in Nigeria, over 70% of mobile lines are MTN, and most people they use MTN SME data on their phone because it is cost-effective. On this particular service, you earn 15 to 20% profit. For 1 gig, you get it between 430 to 440, even as low as below 430 to 440. 2 GB for 870, 5 GB for 2115. Data recharge, non-SME, you earn 15 to 20% discount on Glo, 5 to 6% on 9 Mobile, 5 to 6% on Airtel, 4.5 to 6% on MTN. On TV bills, that is Go TV, DSTV, StarTimes, etc., you earn 100 naira plus 1.5 to 2% of the TV package transaction value. On PSCN, example contains Your example are PhD, about electricity, equal electricity. You earn 100 naira plus 1.0% to 2%. And like I explained earlier, we have 11 electricity distribution company in Nigeria. And the way it works is that, for example, for Port Harcourt electricity, it covers 4 states. That is Port Harcourt and its environs. Ikeja covers some part of Eko and Lagos State, while Eko covers some part of Eko. But all other ones, they cover averagely 4 states, apart from Ikeja and Eko. Like Ibadan covers Ibadan, Ogun State, and neighboring states. Abuja cover FCT. Enugu cover Enugu State and neighboring environment. For bulk SMS, you don't only have a portal, you not only get a portal that has bulk SMS service, but the SMS service delivers to all numbers, including numbers on Do Not Disturb, that is DND, with instant delivery report, as low as 1.65 to 1.85 per SMS. Then voice SMS is pre-integrated with voice broadcasting service. Sample marketing template for portal owners. These are some of the templates you are going to get as a portal owner that you can give your payment agent to put in front of their shop. We just featured 3 here. We have for Ishish Disco, Ishish Design, and we are going to give you the file in PDF format, current raw format, and JPEG version, so that you can edit them as necessary. You can just edit and deploy. These are sample marketing templates that will give you as a portal owner that you can use to advertise on social media. If you have an office, but it's not compulsory, you can put it part of your office. Like for example, if you are in Port Harcourt, you can use this PhD version. If you are in Ikeja, you use a version that shows pay your Ikeja electricity bill. Then that also shows other services like buy airtime, internet data, WiFi, DSTV, GoTV, StarTimes, and other services. So we're not just giving you a portal, but you're also going to get result-oriented marketing templates that you just edit and deploy. Frequently asked question: how does it work for me? Our team of experts will set up a premium recharge portal for you, preloaded with recharge-oriented services, then give you marketing templates and training. Yes, there is no previous knowledge required. After the setup, you also be given simple step-by-step training tutorials. If you get stuck, we also have a support desk to help out. We have a system in place to give you support. How long before I start make money? Great question. Some of our clients made sales from day one, some after few weeks, but we cannot guarantee any sales as results differ. We will continue to support you until you succeed. We give everything you need: tech, copy, advert template, and email. Some of our clients made sales from day one. Some of our clients made sales from day one. Some after a few weeks, depending on how fast they start taking action. We cannot guarantee any sales as results deliver. We cannot guarantee any sales as results differ. We will continue to support you till you succeed. We give everything you need: tech, copy, ads, and email. We will continue to support you until you succeed. We give everything you need: tech, copy, advert template, email swipe, SMS swipe, WhatsApp marketing swipe, Facebook marketing templates, including video, animation video that you can use as scene site, that you can use to promote your business, among other tools that will enable you make more money on autopilot from the industry. These are other questions. What makes this different from recharge and get paid? This platform is similar to QuickTeller and Paga, which means you are going to get agents directly under you. You'll be using your home brand, and you charge them for upgrade fee or sign up fee. And apart from having agents, you also have people that are smart earner. These are people that register on your portal. They don't pay anything as upgrade fee. They're going to be getting some commission, but not as high as people that pay to become a vendor. But you make money from both parties. From people that are smart earner, you give them commission, small commission. While people that are vendor, you give them higher commission. The benefit of this is that people that are smart earner, they use it mostly for personal recharge. So in this case, we are trying to create we created a solution that enable you outmarket, outshine 737 recharge and all other recharge code that you use from your different bank. When you recharge, they give you the value for what you've paid for, but you don't earn anything as commission. But these are a model of people being able to use your platform to recharge and earn commission. Is one of the selling points. It's one of the reasons why people will choose you above recharging from their bank, because this one will enable them stop making the bank richer at their own expense. While for people that are vendor, of course, they are going to get more commission and you also make money from their upgrade fee, as explained in previous slide. However, one thing about this business is that you have vendors all over the country. You have potential to have vendors all over the country. You have potential to have clients all over the country. Because people buy airtime everywhere, they buy data everywhere, they pay GoTV, DSTV, and also use electricity. And of course, you have to pay those bills. I'm not in Nigeria. Can I still do this business? Interesting question. Yes. We are going to give you, once your portal is ready, we are going to onboard you on one, how to administer the site, and also how to also market your platform, including how to do targeted Facebook adverts. So which means anywhere you are in the world, you can advertise targeting people living in Nigeria, and you make money from there. In fact, for the past 3 months, a large percentage of our portal owners are not even Nigerians. They live in Dubai, in UK, in US. They are Nigerians in diaspora, but still want to be making money even while they are in other countries. Because it's easier to make money here in Nigeria than other countries if you leverage on technology very well. How do I make money for my client using my recharge portal? You make money on each transaction your client does on your portal. That's one of the ways. If, for example, you are getting Glo airtime for 7%, and you are giving your own customer at 3 or 4%, it means on each recharge somebody does on your own website for Glo, you are going to be earning 3 to 4% commission. That is as your own profit, depending on what you set as your client cashback. Because the benefit of giving your own client cashback is that it is a marketing strategy, because it makes you better than when they recharge from their bank or when they recharge on QuickTeller. Because if you go to QuickTeller or Paga to recharge without becoming a vendor, which of course we are going to pay for, it is not free. You only get value for what you paid for, no cashback. And if you go to QuickTeller, you want to become an agent. Of course, you can become their agent, but it will not be on your own. You cannot have a portal and have clients which are smart earner and vendor under you. So, but we created this platform to enable you outmarket, outshine, outprofit the big guys without huge capital. Do I need a mobile app? Yes, we have. Your portal also comes with a mobile app. You get a mobile app, and with the mobile app, you can be able to also make more sales, because people are also used to using mobile app, while some people are still comfortable using browser. But whichever way, either browser, they can go directly to your portal and do bill payments. They can also download your mobile app and recharge from their phone app without logging into the browser. How long will the setup take? It will take 3 to 7 working days. When you order, you'll be immediately assigned to a consultant who will work with you closely. Can I get direct contact so that you can help me? Yes, we have support system in place. Part of it is via a dedicated WhatsApp group or Skype, depending on which one is most preferred for you. All you have to do is to post your challenge on your dedicated group. I and my support team are always checking the group to respond to questions. Even if I don't respond, I usually assign 2 account managers to each portal owner who will help you out. But in terms of support, what I do majorly is to mentor you on the top level things that enable you make money. But we have a system in place, and we have staff that has been employed. All you have to do is to post a challenge on your dedicated support group. I and my support team are always checking the group to respond to your questions. Then other features of the platform, features of your portal, you have unlimited clients. So you can charge up to 10,000, 50K and sign up fee, like QuickTeller and Paga. This is small profit for you. And aside from that, your portal also has e-payment integration. which means people can pay via their ATM and they are auto credited. That's why I said this business is automated. You make money even while you are sleeping. If money has not started working for you, then you are going to work until you die. But if you have a business where every second, every minute you make profit, because each time somebody recharge airtime or data on your portal, you make money. I have the opportunity to share information about how we made over 150 million in sales in 2019 and how anyone can cost effectively own a recharge and bill payment portal and get to market faster.
Wonderful, wonderful presentation there, Mr. Mohammed. I like how you took everything step by step. Even though I warned you before the presentation to be mindful of time because of the data and stuff. But you still went ahead to pieces it. And what caught my attention majorly, was this, earnings from some of your students. All right, these earnings, these are just different earnings. 5.9, 21 million, 21,000. That's day earning. Total recharge 4.2, total 146,000 for a day, 124,000 for a day. Total 24 million. Wow! These are money, right? You can obviously see the 4.2 million, 6.8 million, 24 million, etc. Now, don't see it like, oh, this is for those who it will work for those who are created for this to be worked for. No, it is friggin' possible for you. And I'm going to prove that to you right here. Hold on a minute. Right? And no. Mohammed doesn't have some extraordinary powers. People who have come under his tutelage, like you are coming on the right now. People like you, people who never heard about this before, probably like you, right? Before now, people who have come under his tutelage, they are getting results. And yes, they own these results. They are not results his own. These are results of people like you. But it's enough telling you about people's results. What about how you can get that same result? Of course, you can do it. Please type in the chat box and say, yes, I can. Type it in the chat box. I'll just wait to get one from one person. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Good, Joseph. Good. You can. You can do this, right? Now, let's see, even if you don't decide to focus on those 7 ways of earning, one business, 7 different ways of earning. Wonderful, right? Now, if I were you, I wouldn't even focus on all the 7, even though in the portal you have all the earning features, facilities, all there. But I could even focus on just 4. And if you ask me for that 4, I'll say voice SMS, a money killer. I asterisk it, right? Because I'm going to be sharing something about this voice SMS that you do not know about. And it's like a money cash spinner. You just need templates, things that are already done for you. You just need to fill in, put price, put this, and type it and send it, and boom, you land thousands and thousands, millions of gigs. Things that you don't need to raise a dust for. Pop it in and boom, it goes out there. I know a guy who has built a duplex in a choice area in Lagos from offering voice SMS alone. But here, you are getting it as one of the 7 ways of earning. Hold on a second. Then the second one, if you want me to focus, is electricity recharge. Remember, Ikeja Electric has actually, said that people should stop paying cash, and they've stopped. It's not like you can still go there and beg them. No. Even if you are living in a rickety house and you have lights in your house, I think Enugu Electric Developer, whatever company, is also doing the same. You need to go and pay with your online or with your card or whatever, and that is exactly where we come in on this business, to come and cut small from what the likes of QuickTeller and Paga have been doing heavily. All right. Then the third one, data SME. I'm not talking about data now. Data SME. Remember, he talked about data SME and data reselling. Like, this is not data reselling now. This is data SME. You are kind of bigger than that guy reselling data. You sell to people who resell to the retail, to the end users. All right. Data is life, as a matter of fact. People must buy data, and there are thousands of people. I know a guy in my WhatsApp group. That guy does figures. All right. Now, what if you are if you happen to be the person selling to somebody like that guy, thousands of them out there. Then TV subscription. I doubt if there's any house without DSTV, or at least Go TV now. All right, and people want to sit on their bed and recharge their DSTV. See, you don't even, some persons, even if they are not internet savvy, you can still get them to use your service. All right, what one guy does is he added all of them in a WhatsApp group. If you want to do anything, you contact him on WhatsApp. He has your decoder number. He just recharge you and then they pay. So if you focus on these 4 ways alone, you can, actually build a mega business that would make you huge money on these 4. All right, when you stabilize this, you can then activate the other 3. And you can actually get this done, especially if you follow the easy steps. All right, if there's an easy step you can follow, and of course there is, and that's where we are going to. Very easy steps which do not require you, because when I say easy steps, easy might mean something different from different persons. But I mean, the easy we're talking about here would not require you to design your own portal yourself. Like, you're not going to design your own portal yourself, but you have a portal. Okay? No bothering your head about hooking up with a reliable service provider. All right? No need to pay 1 to 2 million naira to service providers as startup capital. All right? A friend of mine the other day, after I sent an email about this presentation, he messaged me and said he was at Ikeja, the Enugu Power Distribution Company, to go inquire how to really start selling, recharge power and all that. And then the guys there told him he should go and bring 4.3 million. So when I sent this email and he read some things I said about this, he said, wow, this is wonderful. I'm going to be your first customer. I said, well, just come and watch the webinar. All right. So you don't need to pay 1 to 2 million naira to service providers as startup capital. All right. The truth is, if you really, outside this system discovered by Muhammad, all these 7 branch, 7 ways, you need to go pay separately, maybe a million on each of them to get activated. But here, he's bringing all of these 7 at a place, and he's letting you get it without knowing anything about designing a website or whatever. All right. If you're getting it one by one from all those guys, you're still going to design the site here. But here, it is a total different game. All right. So this easy way does not need you to pay 1.2 million to service providers as startup capital. You do not need to go start learning marketing aspects of the business, the sales, the customer service, the branding, the positioning, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't need any of those. You don't need set up your order processing system. Like, you need to go and get some kind of API license from InterSwitch, to get a license to get people to pay with their card on your website and all that, payment gateway, blah, blah, blah. No, you do not need that, because there is an arrangement that can take care of all these for you. You practically do nothing other than take over, run, and profit. When I say profit, I'm talking about 500k to 1 million naira profit monthly. Sorry, 500,000 to 1 million naira monthly, not yearly. Yeah. Now, we're not saying 500k to 1 million is the highest you can earn. It is actually the average, what you earn if you don't like money a lot. If you like money, nothing should stop you from scaling to 5 million a month. When I say it's possible, I don't need to using that word possible. I need to find another word for possible. All right, it is freaking possible. Now imagine pulling 1 million naira steadily for the next 365 days. Just imagine that. Close your eyes a bit and then imagine that 1 million naira every month for 365 days. That's for 12 months. That's like 12 million naira, right? Imagine doing a pure profit of 12 million naira from this in the next 1 year. Remember, you can 100% do this by the side. So if you have a regular job, you're a banker, you have a 9 to 5, whatever, you can do this by the side, right? Because all it requires is just your 1 to 3 hours of work daily. Now imagine what some passive income, what sort of passive 12 million naira would do in your life right now. the sweetest part of it all is that you can have the setup without interfering with whatever you're doing right now. That's the sweetest part. Like, I don't want to give up something that's earning me 200k for something that will earn me 500k. I want to maintain the two if possible. And this is a system that would allow you just enjoy that. That means it's ideal for people who love freedom, who love to flex, who love to enjoy with their kid, who love to play around their girls, right? Anytime I go to pick up my girls in school, each time I go to pick up teachers, I've noticed they say, your husband, they saw my wife, they say, your husband keep coming and coming and coming. Like, they almost wanted to ask, doesn't he have a job? I mean, they understand his demeaning, like he's not really something they can easily just ask straight, right? But that was where they were going to. Like, my wife said, well, he works from home. He goes to office when he likes and all that. So, I mean, that's the kind of freedom I'm talking about, like freedom to do whatever you want to do. Chop life, right? Well, all of this look like imagination, but my warning right now is that you should stop the imagination. Stop the imagination. Because there's an arrangement that would actually get you that. And this arrangement is very expensive. Log out if you think it's expensive. If your life you're living right now, if you don't want extra income, please log out. Did I say it's expensive? Oh, that should be a slip of tongue. And this arrangement we've called Recharge and Build Millionaire Setup, because of course the arrangement is not going to give you anything less than $1 million. It's surely going to make you $1 million in the shortest possible time. If you just plug in, start doing what you are asked to do. Get your site ready, pump in the units for you there, do what you need to do, boom, you get results. So for short, it's RBM Setup, Recharge and Build Millionaire Setup. Imagine an arrangement that makes everything easier, less stressful and fun. Like, who makes money having fun? Would you be interested? If you would be interested, if you will be interested in this, let me see I in the comment box. Just I. One. I. Did I get my first I? Yes, I just did. Okay. Well, no need for that question actually, but I had to ask, would you be interested? No need for that question actually. Because every Tom, Dick, and Harry is not meant for this business. This business is not meant for everybody. It is not meant for everybody. And I will prove that to you in a jiffy. It is only meant for serious persons. Alright? Serious, super serious persons who want a change of life. Who want something new. Who want to really come into this new money spinner, to make all the money. Imagine how much people have made. Now, imagine you making a fraction before the whole world jump into this. Any serious person who hates all the technical time wasting part, who wants to get results faster, who wants to eliminate trial and errors, failures and guesswork, who want to, afford the opportunity of getting the best support and mentorship from the same guy that has done over 150 million from the same biz. Talk about walking the talk. Yes, Recharge and Build Millionaire Setup will get you that. All right. I know you're wondering what is in this millionaire. What is it made of? What do I get? Assuming I just jump in now, what do I get? Here are what you get inside the RBM Setup offer. RBM Setup offer. First, Mohammed and his team will design for you a premium portal, quick teller-like portal, pre-integrated with 40 plus high-in-demand services. All right, that you can make money from in 7 different ways, like he explained. Instead of worrying about how to build these sites and spending days or weeks just to create this sites, paying millions to a developer who might even run away. I know stories of people who pay millions to a developer and they get them template and put everything together and dump it and say we are done with your work. And I have somebody who wanted to launch an Uber-like site. He paid, I think, $7,000 to this developer, and the guy just gave him a template like something and said he's done with the work. And the guy's plan never saw the light of the day. He didn't work. It's after spending that money. Now you're not going to battle any of those crazy developers, because most of them are crazy. Most of them don't believe in God. So not be your small money go make them feel conscience start pricking them. No, all right. Mohammed's team of expertly trained staff would professionally build this site for you. You're going to have your name customized, right? Whatever name you choose. They fill the portal with 40 hot in demand services. In fact, they do everything from A to Z, and that's like 1.9 million naira value. That's only that alone. To get them to design this for you and fill it with that 40 plus high in demand services 1.9 million naira value. I mean, if you doubt this, please talk to a developer to get you something, that can help you put out those services out there. The kind of services we're talking about here. All right. Then they will design you an Android mobile app, because majority of people now use their phones to browse, to access those things. That means if you don't have a mobile app, you're missing out. Everybody don't have PC or like going to the browser to go and log in and do it. But if it's a mobile app, they just launch it and boom, they buy. All these mobile apps that sell all these things, them. So you get an Android mobile app worth 300,000 naira. So you also get, not to miss from the, mobile users, right? Then they will hook you up with this is a very sweet one. They will hook you up with the best yet a cost-effective service providers in the country. With this service, you get to buy at very cheaper rate, so you make killer profits, right? Now, if you go to yourself to MTN, like I told you, my friend went to a PSC and he wanted to start, being reselling for them, being a vendor, and they gave him the price. All right. So for him, an offer like this is actually the answer. It's actually something he wouldn't think twice getting, because he has actually gone to taste it, and he has seen that, man, these things are not easy. Of course, don't expect it easy, because if it's easy, the quick teller guys, as a matter of fact, may even go ahead to pay so that it won't be easy, right? So he's going to hook you up with cost-effective service providers in the country. With this service, you get to buy a very cheaper rate, so you make killer profits. This is 1 million naira value. This alone, if you want him to teach you, this alone is 1 million naira value. All right, you can see the prices you buy all these things here. All right, they change it, and the more you buy, the cheaper for you as well. Okay, so you get e-payment solution integrated into your platform, so that while you sleep, people don't bug you, or people outside the country can decide to recharge DSTV for their mom, buy credit for their mom, and they use your service. As a matter of fact, in Lagos, for the past 2 years, I'm recharging my parents' DSTV. They are in my hometown, but I recharge their DSTV from here. All right. So imagine if a platform I use doesn't have an online payment like the one you get here, then I'm gonna have dumped them and gone to look for someone else, some other service. All right. So this is 450,000 naira value. Okay. Then he will show you how to self-manage these things yourself, assuming you don't want to really employ anybody or whatever. Self-manage them. So you won't need the service of any tech person. You don't need anybody to say, come and repair my car. Come and do this one for me. This one is leaking. No. You learn how to do this. And it's not like it's a technical thing. It's not like, can I do this? I hate technicals. No. This is, to make sure that you focus on the things that matter. You can actually do these things because there's nothing to read to. As a matter of fact, 150,000 naira value. Then get you his point and kill coaching and mentorship. Now, it doesn't end with just getting all these things. Some people can just dump aside for you, collect 1.9 million, 3 million for you, design it and all that, boom. But then actually getting that side to work is where the work is, and that is why he's gonna be giving you his point and kill mentorship, coaching and mentorship. This is more like taking advantage of all the mistakes he has made, lessons he has learned, monies he has wasted and spent, more like compounding 5-year experience into a straight to the point approach to running this business and getting something out of it. 800,000 naira if you want to come and pick his brain. It's more like buying his brain, actually. Literally. Then you get his marketing templates to get high-paying clients. Not just clients, but high-paying ones. I mean, he must have used a lot of templates, a lot of things to really push out there. He knows the ones that have the ones that have gotten him results. So he has reserved those ones and called them premium. So he'll be handing you over those ones, proposals, marketing templates for corporate recharge, supermarkets, restaurant, etc. vendors for you. If this is the only thing you are getting from this, is okay. Because this alone, I mean, can make you blow up if you apply it the right way. 300,000 naira in value. Then you get customer center setup number. Wow. I asked him, you really give people this? He said, yes. That kind of numbers people call and blah, 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 all those kind of numbers, you get it. Professional, give your business some kind of professional look. All right? You need not be told how the effect of this number, the effect you have on your business. 200,000 naira. If you want to go set it up yourself. You get a compendium of his powerful social media marketing course. Social media is the main thing right now. Facebook, Instagram, Google, WhatsApp marketing course. You get all these things. I mean, so that you can put your business on social media and grab your share of the huge clients hanging out there as well. 200K value. Then you get WhatsApp Sender Pro software. Wonderful. that sends WhatsApp messages. You don't need to be in your list. Like, it's a software on your PC. You pop in your message, you send it, and it gets into people's WhatsApp. 40,000 naira. Sorry, if this is the only thing you're getting here, is enough, because my head is just blowing up with what you can actually do with this pro software, right? You don't need to spam. You don't need to sound spammy. You give some kind of discount, or give some kind of free units and tell them, go use this, we'll add this for you. Buy this, we'll add this for you right now, between today and tomorrow, between 4 a.m. and do this one. And once they use it and your system is cool, they are glued and they start using it. Let's not just, my head is really blowing with what you can actually do with this right now. Okay, then they also give you a software to design sales page, so that even if you may need to design a sales page at any point, you wouldn't need to go give your money to a developer, a web designer. You do that yourself. He will give that to you, 30,000 naira. You get a software to download targeted emails and phone numbers from Facebook. I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking right now. Like, this plus this is a killer. Let's leave it at that. 30,000 naira value, right? Then altogether, all these are worth 5.4 million naira. You can go back and calculate all those values in red. But here, there's one truth I want to let you know, right? Mohammed recently did a joint venture partnership with a renowned marketer. He only did a joint venture partnership with a renowned marketer on this same, the guy has a tribe, he has a audience, on this same subject matter that he talked to you about, that you're learning today, right? And then at the end of the day, they sold the portal setup for how much? 700,000 naira, right? 700,000 naira. I mean, for the first few persons, I think for the first 5 persons or thereabouts. And after that, the price goes up and up and up. I think what they're selling now for 1.2 million. But let's just work with 700k. 700,000 naira for you to get access to all these things. And they were selling. Like, Mohammed will not lie. He's a good alpha, as far as I know. He wouldn't lie. They are selling at 700,000 naira. And I said, well, I would actually be stupid allowing you this to get this price to even if it's worth all this, because a month or a week is enough to cover all your expenses. A month is enough to cover all your expenses, as a matter of fact, right? I know he's worth it, but then again, they know me, my people know me as someone who like getting them the best deal. That's why most of them still listen and follow me online. That's why most of them still read up my stuff, my contents, yeah? So if I allow them pay 700k, I mean, you are worth it. I told him you are worth it. In fact, you're worth charging that 5.4 million. But yeah, we have to do something here. But then again, I'll push you to the best I can. I'm not just, it's not my product, so I'm not going to make you, boom, give it for free or whatever. No. But then we'll arrive at a very favorable point. Yeah. So not 700k, which is, of course, by every standard, a fair deal. But I got him, all right, to do something absolutely crazy with the first 10%. Not just for now, he's going to work with you, right? With the first 10%. Now, what we agreed on is that, okay, we agreed on something crazy. I said, you're going to come real down for the first 10%. After that, take over, do whatever you want to do. My hands no conde after that, right? So I got him to do something absolutely crazy, and I got him to, yank off 95.37% from the costs. That's 95.37% discount. And if you punch your calculator, it means that you are not even paying anything close to 5.4 million or the 700k or even 1.2 million and 700k. His partner is charging his people, right? You're not paying anything close to that right now, but you're going to be paying this small amount, 249,997, only if you're in the first 10 persons. And from the 11 person, you pay 549,997. It's still a fair deal, because yes, you're not paying 700k, you're not paying 1.2 million. I mean, assuming you wait till you pay 549,997,000, that's from the 11th person, all right? Over 1,000 people register for this event. More people will register even must have registered before now. So the 10 persons, the 10 slots will be like, the whole of Nigeria trying to force themselves into US, assuming they just open the US, the door to the US and say, go in for 1 hour, and everybody is trying to, go in immediately, right? 249,997 if you are in the first 10 persons, and 549,997 from the 11th person. All right. So take advantage right now. Click on the link that showed up below or by the side of this presentation. All right. If you're on a PC, it's by the right hand side. If you're on a mobile phone, it's below this video. There's a link that just popped out right now. Click on that link, and yeah, it takes you to a page where you pay and get access to us, to Mohammed, immediately, so you can start setting up your portal as fast as possible. All right. Or if you can't, for any reason, can't see the link anywhere there, just open a browser right now on your phone or your PC and go to patrickogidi.com/rbm. patrickogidi.com/rbm. Yeah, if you do that right now, I will do something absolutely crazy for you. Okay, I will further do something mind-blowing. I will give you a free training on how to sell voice SMS services to politicians. What 250,000 naira, right? I talked about voice SMS, right, earlier enough as one of the big bangers, money makers, right? I'll prepare a free training where I show you how you can sell this to politicians. What 250,000 naira. So altogether, you are getting 5.4 million naira in value plus 250,000 naira bonus. That's 5.650 million. 5,650,000 naira. Only for 249,997 for the first 10 persons, and from the 11th person they pay 549,997. Okay, go to the link below or by the side of this presentation right now, or just jump on to patrickogidi.com/rbm. patrickogidi.com/rbm. Or you're one of the people who say, oh, I don't want to leave this presentation, can't I just copy the account number straight? Well, this is it. You can make a snapshot of it right now. It's GTB account, make a transfer, whatever. And then after that, email us, get back to us, right? Or jump on to patrickogidi.com/rbm. Now, let's think of this way. If all this offer did for you was to help you build an almost hand-free business that generate at least 500k to 1 million naira monthly, would it be worth it? If it make you never feel the effects of the wicked government scam, whatever, would it be worth it? Would it be worth it? If it makes you live a peaceful and improved life, enjoy yourself, would it be worth it? If it really would, then take advantage right now. Click on the link below or by the side of this presentation, or pop out your browser and go to patrickogidi.com/rbm. All right? If you click on that link right now, like if you just click on this link right now, the link on your screen right now, if you go to your browser right now, patrickogidi.com/rbm, or you click on the link that just showed up somewhere on the presentation window on the PCs by the right hand side, on mobile is below the video, you will see a page like this when you click on the link, right? So it's simple here. You take there are two options to pay. Either you pay with option 1, pay to the bank account on the website and send an email to rbm@patrickogidi.com, or you click or use the option 2. Of course, this one you can pay any time of the day, the midnight, whatever time it is for you in the part of the world. Use your card securely backed by CBN, pay and instantly just get access to the things you need to do next. Okay, so if you pay with the option 1, of course, this bank, everybody will just get back to you with details, and from there we'll take it up. But if you pay with option 2, if you click on the option 2 link, you will see a page that looks like this. Fill it out, your name, your address, your phone number, and then click on pay now. Once you click on pay now, it presents you with about 3 options to pay. 100% secured, backed by CBN, else they won't even allow you to pay with your card. Of course, they have to send you something like an OTP for you to put it into the site to make sure that you really own the card. And yes, they will only take how much they've been asked them to take. They can't take 249,998. No, they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to close down, right? So when you open it up, you have 3 options. It's either you go with your bank, put in your card details, 100% safe, expiry date and CVV, click on pay now, or you choose this bank option here, the second option, which is bank, and then you choose your bank. You pay on their site, log into your internet banking and pay, 100% safe. They work with your bank, as you can see. Or you use the GTB *737, whereby you just dial the code that show up on your phone, not here, not the one I'm showing on your screen right now. When you get to that point, it will bring out a unique code. You dial the code, it shows on your once you're done, the page automatically redirects. Upon successful payment, the page automatically redirects you, and then you are sent to a page that looks like this, where you are asked to put in your name and your email, and after that, you are registered. You will receive your detail, and then your payment will start working on your stuff immediately, no time. Right now, first option, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free, or pony up this small investment today, compare with all the values you get in return. and just give it a shot? Well, if you get access now, I assure you it will be a wise choice and your life will change for it as a result. But if you do not do nothing, if you don't do anything, if you don't take any decision, it's still a choice. We'll respect it. But remember, the first 10 persons only get to pay 249,997. From the 11th person, they pay 549,997. And in case of what you're getting, we've listed them here as well. Also, right? The same thing we listed before. All these things. And all of them, if you put them together, right? If you put them together, they are worth over 5.4 million naira. But I got him to do something absolutely crazy. For the first 10%, 95%, 0.3% discount. And that means they are not paying 5.4 million and 700k. His other partner is paying, but 249,997 for the first 10% and 549,997 for the, from the 11th person. Take advantage right now. The link is on the screen. The link showing on your screen by the right hand side of the presentation or below if you're on a mobile, or just go to patrickogidi.com/rbm and it will take you to where you pay right away, whatever time it is for you, whatever it is in the world. All right, you can pay using the second option if you're outside the country. And yes, anybody outside the country can do this and then build some businesses down home here. Yes, it's very perfect fit for that. And remember, if you do that right now, you're getting this free training on how to sell voice SMS services to politicians worth 250,000 naira. That's if you take action right away. Let that sink. If you take action right away. Okay? So, question and answer. Yeah, we've had enough. I have a couple of questions here, but I'm crazy. Tons and tons of questions are already coming here. There are tons of them. This training is already long and I don't want to push it longer. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said earlier, please bear with me. What I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be redirecting all the questions to Mohammed Adeleke. He will take his time, reply you, and you get a reply in his inbox. So from there, you can be to and fro thing. If you're not too cleared, you send him again, like that, until you're cleared. All right. I got all your questions. There are tons and tons of them. Over 600 different questions. Both the people saying hi, have you eaten? Hi, is Jenny asking about my personal life and stuff. It's okay. I will get all the questions in our email. Whichever one that is worth replying, we'll reply them and I'll take it there. So that's it with this presentation. Thank you. If you have further questions outside this training, you can email me at patrickogidi.com. Thank you once again for showing up. I hope it's been a time well spent. I can't wait to see you inside the RBM platform. Thank you and see you some other time.